Hello Aquarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your reading for mid-month of September of 2020. It is a general and love reading, and I'm doing a Celtic cross for you this time. I feel called to do that. Thank you so much for your support and everything that you do for my channel. Just letting you know that this is an extended reading. If this is your story, the extended reading will be in the description box below. Okay, if this does not resonate for you, please watch your moon, your rising, your Venus if you're feminine, your Mars if you're masculine. And for those of you that are familiar with your North Node, the North Node in your birth chart, of course, you can also watch that. So Aquarius, please, Spirit, what's going on with Aquarius mid-September of 2020? In the now, we've got the Death card. So you're going through much transformation. Remember that Scorpio is also, it is a house of money. It's a money house, so money coming through from other sources, other people, your partner's money. Whatever the case is, the Death card means something, a process that is long-standing. It takes a while to peel off all those layers and you know, lighten your load so that you're not carrying things that have finished for you. Let's see what your challenge is. And we've got the Hanging Man. Wow, so that is a bit of a challenge. You are ending a major chapter in your life. Some of you may have been very confused whether something is over, it's finished, gone or not. I would say that with the Hanging Man, which is Pisces, it is a karmic situation that you're dealing with, but it could also be a clandestine relationship, because Pisces is, the house of Pisces is clandestine relationships. Pisces is also asking you to surrender. Just let the transformation happen, okay? And don't feel as though you're stuck. You are actually, something is happening there, even though it takes ages. So you may not be seeing things suddenly from one day to the other. Remember, it is a process, okay? Also, Pisces is spirit, so it's time for you to transform something, let go of something in your life. Something that you've maybe sacrificed a lot for and it hasn't panned out. Let's see what's at the foundation. And we've got the Queen of Swords. This is usually Libra for me, but Queen of Swords can be any sign. Obviously, she's all about truth. She's all about clarity, communication, and severing ties. Okay, so this is the area of your foundation. So maybe even your home. Okay, so maybe there was some sort of a breakup, a tough, truthful situation, conversation that's happened. Some of you are trying, maybe you don't want to believe that something is over. I don't know. Let's see what else we've got. Recent past, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is my Virgo card. It's slow and steady pace. Movement forward, something that, remember what I said, it's all about planning, Virgo. We are in the season of Virgo as well, so it's a steady, slow, remember that Virgo is earth, so it's all about strategizing. And, you know, the Queen of Swords could also be a Virgo as well, because a Virgo is very logical, very much about the details, can be quite critical sometimes. What's on your mind? And we've got the Nine of Pentacles, so singlehood. Again, this is the card of Virgo, dear Aquarius. Some of you, I feel, are letting go of a Virgo. It's something that's long outdated now. Some of you are not wanting to let go. That's what I see here. That's what I see. And I feel that it's got something to do with the past, because all these cards are facing the past. Let's look at the near future. And we've got the Seven of Cups. Again, the Piscean energy. Things being up in the air. Interesting that the Virgo-Pisces axis has been mentioned. It is We've just had a new moon in Virgo just now. New moon in Virgo, the full moon in Pisces was early September. So this is what's going on in September for you. Beginning of September, this could last for another month, where things are still up in the air. You're still waiting for clarity. Remember that the Hanging Man, you could be receiving messages from Spirit and not understanding that these messages are for you. Remember that sometimes we say, oh, wow, that's strange, like that happened. Nothing happens for no reason. These are signs that you need to pay attention to. Don't let them pass like that, because Spirit is nudging you, I feel. Let's see the position of you. We've got the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you're ready to go on that journey, ready to leave this time in the past. I feel that also this time for you, dear Aquarius, is bringing much change in your life, much transformation. And also through that, you are spiritually slowly awakening, I feel. That's what this Eight of Cups speaks to me about. We do have the moon here again. And remember that the moon is, it is Piscean energy, but the moon is also, it rules the 4th house of Cancer. And the 4th house is family, home, things to do with the past. Also, what I wanted to mention is that whatever is going on in Capricorn, dear Aquarius, this is all happening behind you. It's a cycle. It's in your 12th house. It's a cycle where transformation is starting to come through. We have been going through many retrogrades. Through mid-year and even now, especially with Pluto, Saturn. I mean, your ruling planet is Saturn as well as Aquarius. Both your ruling planets are retrograde. So you've been not moving forward, you've been stuck. Now Saturn, which end of September will be turning direct. Soon it will be entering into your sign. So therefore, for a lot of you, this could mean that Saturn is the Lord of karma and timing, but he's all about putting in the effort to reap the rewards. I do feel that Saturn is fixing things, putting things right, ending things. Pluto is transforming things, changing things up, things that you may not be aware of right now. But the positive note is that Jupiter in your 12th house has now moved direct. So things are going to start moving now. Okay, so some of you may have been going inwards, looking at, can I salvage this connection, this situation? It looks as though you're looking towards the future. You're ready to go on that journey, a brand new journey. What is happening around you in your environment? We've got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles does speak of expansion and growth. It's all about work. Some of you are looking at maybe even collaborating. Maybe this is saying that you're wanting to give this connection a last chance, maybe even the other person. But with the 3 here, this could say that there is also another person connected to this earth sign. I do feel that you're dealing either with an earth sign, more than likely Virgo, so far I see. We've also got Libra, can be any air sign. We've got Pisces as well. And Scorpio, I feel that that's more the energy that's going on. So I feel that this is a last cry for let's try and work this out. But I do feel that with the 3, as I said, it's an imbalance, some sort of an imbalance, and it's got to do with work, with your work, with the other person's work. Could the other person's work be affecting your connection? Could be. Let's see in your hopes and fears. We've got the 2 of Swords. So you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do, and for those of you that are fearing that there could be another person in the picture, someone's coming in to take your position. I feel that that is a fear for you. Two of Swords is like having to make a blind decision. So what this is also saying is that you're still confused. You don't have the clarity. You don't have the clarity that you're seeking. At some point you will. Let's see what the outcome is. And we've got the Six of Cups. Wow. Six of Cups is a soulmate connection, okay? It's a number of balance. Now, I'm not reading reversals, so remember that the Six of Cups is also, it deals with children. Some of you are still looking back at the past. You're having trouble leaving the past, as you probably went through a very happy time in this connection. It must have been a commitment here, because it's something long term. But if you're dealing with a Virgo, and Virgo is standing very strong financially, they're very much the individual. I feel as though they're already emotionally, maybe even physically for some of you. You may already be in separation, some of you, because this person is showing up as single. Now, this could be what's on your mind. You're seeing how your life could be in being single if you've been together for a long time. Remember that the Death card is the house of having moved in together. It's sharing on all levels. The challenge is that someone is not willing to sacrifice enough, okay? So let's see. We're going to take more cards. Wow, we've got deception here, Seven of Swords. So someone stepped out, someone has or is preparing something beneath the surface. Obviously, there is trust issues here. Once this indication comes into a connection, that could be the third thing. That could be the most important ingredient that is lacking, so that this connection could be salvaged. You know, it's not going to be a third person for all of you. Trust issues are a major thing. And we've got the moon. So where the moon is deception. It's also strong psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Remember, again, the moon is Pisces. It also rules the fourth house. Your fourth house, dear Aquarius. Now, what's transiting your fourth house? The fourth house of Gemini is the North Node. So the North Node is in a positive aspect to your sign, but the North Node is fate and it's the future. So remember that the moon is also all about being loved, nurtured, provided for. It's like a motherly love, and where that is lacking within the connection, again, that's a downfall. And this could also be talking about the new moon or the full moon in the month of September. So let's see what's beneath that. And we've got the Lovers. There is a choice between two. Gemini, I just mentioned that. And the North Node, we cannot escape. We cannot escape the North Node. So there are fated changes happening for you in the area of family, your emotional, financial security, and things to do with the past, dear Aquarius. Let's look at the romance angels and see what's going on specifically in love. And remember that the Death card is also the card of intimacy. The House of Scorpio is sex. If there is a hold-up, a hang-up, a hiccup where that is concerned, the physical connection between you, that's the beginning of the end, I'm afraid to say. Let's see what's going on. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We've also got the soulmate card. Aquarius, I think that this is a new era that is dawning upon you as your soulmate is being called in. That's probably why this is happening right here. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Let's take another card. And we've got deception. There we go. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And as I said, things happen for a reason, whether it's deception, whether someone's wearing a mask, whether someone's met their soulmate and they're starting to, not to invest in this connection. It's a gradual process, just like the Death card here. So let's see what is at the bottom. And we've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, which say that you already have met your soulmate. Okay, and your soulmate is trying to enter your life. So that's why this is happening around you. There is, and you can flip the reading around. I mean, could it be you that's already checked out? For those of you that have got strong Virgo in your chart. Aquarius, Virgo, they're a very good match as both. I mean, Aquarius is the right mind. Virgo is the left mind, the left side of the brain. So they do come together very interestingly, where, intelligence, logic is concerned. But there are other differences. So depending on how much, and what you've got in your personal chart, that will make all the difference. Let's take a message from the wisdom of the Oracle and see what your message is. And I do know quite a few couples that are Virgo Aquarius. They're quite a good match. Now, I'm also going to say that the story will not be the same for all of you, okay? We could say here that some of you are leaving behind a Libra and your soulmate will be a Virgo. So it all depends on who you are. Remember, this is a general reading. Aquarius, play spirit. What's the message for Aquarius mid-September in the time of Virgo? And we have poised. Wow. Well, I think I remember this very right, that Virgo got the same card. Poised. I'm nearly 100% sure that Virgo got the same card. Out of all the 12 signs, you both have got this card. And poised means that you are ready now for something new. You're ready, you're standing strong within yourself. The poised card, I do match it up very much with the Nine of Pentacles, very similar. You're standing in your own strength. You're ready to receive. You're just expecting the best. You are very powerful at this time. This is a number 48, which equals also 12, the Hanging Man. So it's right on point. For those of you that are going to be joining me on the extended, I will read a little bit from the booklet. Let's take more cards. Now, for those of you that are more interested in love, stay until the end of the video as I'm taking a couple of my handwritten messages for you. And in the extended, of course, I will take even more of those handwritten messages. Let's look at the Scorpio card. Death card, what's that about? And we've got the High Priestess. So where there were secrets, it's, I think that's where Aquarius may draw the line. Aquarius is all about the truth. It's all about the knowledge. Now, the High Priestess is, again, Virgo, Piscean axis. So it's very on point, the reading, whether you're dealing with a Virgo or a Pisces or it's just the energies. Let's see what this Hanging Man is about. And we've got the Tower. We've got the Tower. The enlightenment, the awakening comes through. And the Tower shifts everything. Remember, the Tower, for me, it's Uranus. This is you having your awakening. There is a major change, but it's a challenge. Spirit is saying, if you do not shift and bring the changes into your life, Spirit will do that for you. So for those of you that are having trouble and you feel as though you need to sacrifice a little bit more, dear Aquarius, I think it's time for you. I think you've sacrificed enough. Okay? It's time for you to look after number one, which is yourself. Okay, let's take a card on what's this Queen of Swords. And we've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be an apology. Can be apology and like going around in circles. You know, Page of Cups can also be a child. Again, it's Piscean energy. It's, okay, we've had a moment of truth in the past, and someone needs to apologize here. I don't know that they would accept the apology. Why? Because Queen of Swords is all about the details, whereas the Page of Cups is all about unconditional love. It's like totally different energies. And it looks as though this Queen of Swords is holding that sword. She's not accepting this apology. For others of you, if this is your energy in the past, Page of Cups is an offer of love coming through. Remember, it's only a page. So this may have been when you've started connecting to your soulmate. Let's have a look at this Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Wands. These are love messages to and fro on the internet. Okay, and it's also flight travel. It's quickening up, the quickening up of the pace here. Let's look at that Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Empress. Yes, this is a motherly figure. I feel that this is mainly the person you are leaving behind. For some of you, remember that the Empress is the pinnacle of love. She's manifestation of dreams, of abundance, but she's also the mother. And I do see here, because remember what I said, I feel the energy of Virgo here. For others of you, this could be Taurus, Libra. So again, it ties in with the Libra that I mentioned here. So the person, I would say more than likely, now you may also share children with this person of the past that you may be moving away from. It looks like she's very independent, very well liked, and someone who is financially quite well off. She's very motherly, very Venusian, very attractive indeed. And the Empress can also be a mother-in-law. Okay, so and the Empress is a number three. She does speak of abundance, love, nurturing, providing. But remember that I'm not reading reversals here. So if she were to be in the reverse, this would mean that she would cut that nurturing. She will be stingy, not providing that for you anymore if she's checked out emotionally. So let's have a look at that Seven of Cups in the near future. And we've got Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius. Temperance is working something out for you, turning lead into gold. Again, this is a process. Remember that Temperance is also Archangel Michael, saying that you need to be patient. Things will be shown to you in due time. And Temperance is also something at a distance. Some of you may be dealing with someone that could be at a distance to you, could be from a different background, different upbringing, different culture. Let's look at the position of you with the Eight of Cups. And we've got the Hermit. And I feel that, yes, you have been the Hermit for some time. You will be seeing your path forward. And as I said, you're probably leaving a Virgo behind. For those of you that are leaving a Libra behind, you may have strong Virgo in your chart. Could be your rising, for instance. And remember that Virgo can be quite nitty picky, quite discriminative. Let's have a look. I want to have a look at that Seven of Swords, which is the general energy. And we've got the Emperor. The Empress and Emperor. Aquarius. The Emperor is sitting on that Seven of Swords, so this is you trying to be intelligent and salvage this connection. For others of you, this is you trying to salvage this connection, even though there's been deception, whether it's on your part or the other person's part. You are a couple. I see that there is great change coming through. You've gone through a lot of lessons. You have gone through a lot of lessons. And yes, you're more than likely a father. Remember also that the Emperor is very Saturnian. He's quite temperamental. He's hot-blooded. He doesn't show emotion. Whereas the Empress is all about love. She oozes with love. And I feel as though you, because if you are dealing with a Virgo is of service to others. Virgo will provide that nurturing, will provide you with your slippers. That's a different way of showing love. That is the Virgo energy. Aquarius, in this connection, some of you have not been open emotionally. You haven't been, it's as though you've put up your wall. And I don't know, some of you could be going through your Saturn return. It has been quite challenging. Remember that the Emperor is a number 4. So there is a couple. This is a married couple. Let's have a look at what's in the external for you. The 3 of Pentacles. We've got justice. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm going to say, it's a karmic situation, whatever's going on here. Remember that the 3 of Pentacles is a lack of balance. It's not equal. There is no harmony. So therefore, justice comes through to bring in the harmony in whichever way that is necessary. This could be a legal divorce for some of you. Okay, for others of you, this could be a karmic situation that, whether this is you having stepped out of this connection or the other person, this is karmic justice. So what you have given is karmically coming back. If you've given integrity, that's what you will get back. If you've given love, you will receive that back. But for whatever reason, Aquarius, I do believe in timing. Karma has got timing. The Lord of Karma, Saturn, is all about timing. So the lessons come when they're meant to come. The rewards come when they're meant to come. Let's look at your fears, your hopes and fears. Another 2. And the 2 of Pentacles is things being up in the air, maybe even making a choice. You've got 2 2s here. And the 2 of Pentacles has shown up in each and every sign without fail, which means that we're in between 2 worlds right now, and that's a fact. Let's take one more card, and that's on the 6 of Cups, which is the outcome. And we've got the World card. So the World card means success. It means connection. It means marriage. It means travel. It means the ending of a karmic cycle. Now, I will be taking more cards on the extended. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Page of Wands, which is the minor arcana of the Fool. Someone is ready to go on that journey. Ready to jump on that ship and go and travel, jump on that plane and go on an adventure. Remember, we've got the 8 of Wands here. We've also got Temperance, which is things to do with the world. She usually has 1 foot in the water. We've got a lot of water here, which can mean emotion, but I do feel that someone is planning or strategizing a getaway with the 7 of Swords here. And dear Aquarius, this could be you. Remember that you're ruled by Uranus. So Uranus is now transiting in Taurus. Where there is no value in your life, you are bringing in the Tower. You're calling in the Tower as you're going to rebel. Okay? We've got major cards here. Really major cards. The Emperor, the Empress, the World. We've got Justice. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Tower, the High Priestess. There's so many major arcana cards here. Dear Aquarius, go with it. Go with the flow. Don't push this. Let Spirit take charge. Remember, you're not letting Spirit take charge, but it's going to be even harder for you. Let that Tower come down. Let it come down. Just go with it. Let's see what's going on in love, as I will be taking some messages from Spirit for you in the extended. Remember that for your soulmate to enter, you need to make the space for that to happen. Some of you may feel as though your partner has deceived you. You're looking at those red flags. As I said, just like rust spreads quickly on metal, that's how trust, it eats away at anything that it touches on. So it's a process. You need to look at that. You need to really look at that. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius, please, Spirit. We've come a long way and you've proven your devotion to me. I love you. So that means you were in a long-term commitment. My wish is for us to be together forever. So there's 13, there's transformation going on here. Obviously, someone is not wanting to let go of this, or this is now dissolving. This was a long-term relationship where this connection went through a lot of tests, okay? You had to fight for it. It was a wish for you to be together, but forever is a big word. Forever is a really big word because you never know what life brings, what throws at you, okay? So I will leave it there. As I said, I will be taking more cards in the extended. I want to thank you all so much for your support, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Sending you much love and many blessings, dear Aquarius. Talk to you very soon.